I am here at this amazing man's event, Where's Bay Speed Dating. So, Armani, you were our host, you were our orchestrator, our man of events today. You put all of this together. What is going through your mind? How do you feel right now at this very moment? Are you relieved that it's over? What are we thinking right now?
First of all, hello. Do you want me to hold
Hi.
you? I'm not going to say that I'm relieved that it's over. I'm just glad that people came out, that they had a good time, that I got to participate in speed dating because, as people know, being the host, I don't typically get to participate. So I'm glad that I get to go home now and lay in the bed.
Child.
Yes, take a hot bath, soak in that joint, and then just rest my body. But I'm glad that people came out and had a good time.
That's amazing. I'm really proud of you. Put this together. We've been promoting it real hard. Y'all saw me sharing it on Instagram, child.
Okay,
We've been promoting
celebrity
it real
journalist.
hard.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So this event is a little bit different because it's an all gender speed dating party, right? So how does this differ from the mainstream version of speed dating?
So how it differs is typically when you go to speed dating, it's like there's more emphasis on one gender, or if it's more of heterosexual, mostly cisgender people, like they'll have typically the women will stay seated and the men will rotate, or if it's one for like all gay men, whether they're trans or cis, mostly cis men, they'll have like maybe they'll have the tops or the verse people stay seated and then they'll have the bottoms rotate, or vice versa. But for me, I wanted, first of all, the main emphasis is on trans and non-binary people. That's very important. The main emphasis is trans and non-binary people because often we don't feel safe and welcome into these types of spaces. So that was the main reason why I created it. That's first. Second, I wanted to create a space that's by us, for us, but also open to other people who love us, who date us, who are into us, and not in a fetishizing way. So here, how I do it is with the aspect and the thought of mobility and accessibility. People who feel like they can't get up and move so much, or they don't want to, you will be the ones that sit on the side to stay seated, and those that are able to or that want to will rotate. So regardless of gender, regardless of sexuality and all those things, it's more so about ability and your want and your comfort, and not based on the other things. And so so then it gives everybody a chance to not focus so much on, okay, well, the masculine people or the men, the women, we not focus on that. So
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So now we had a lot of newcomers here. We had a lot of new booty here today.
New
so
booty.
we had a lot of new booty. So with that being said, a lot of people when they hear about dating or speed dating, they think of like a corny rom-com where there's awkward silences, awkward pauses, right? What is your advice for a person who's a little bit shy and they're new to this, but they want to put themselves out there? Like, what's some advice? How do they get over that?
Woo, that is a loaded question for me. Look, I'm shaking already.
Not you shaking and you the host.
So that's why I'm shaking. So now to answer your question, believe it or not, I am a proud Leo. Yes, I said it, a proud Leo. But
You see how problematic they are? I'm joking. I'm joking.
however, I am a very shy, reserved Leo.
Okay.
So, and it's like oxymoronic for me to be shy and reserved, but creating this and participating in it and hosting it, right? I know. But it works for me because I get to, for the most part, control the environment.
Okay.
I get to move at my own pace, essentially, because, again, I'm controlling the environment. And so for people who may be the same, like they are shy and reserved or nervous, I want to say that there's less, it's anxiety reducing by coming out and it not being focused on your gender, essentially, right? So that's one thing. Two, you are surrounded by community. You are also surrounded by people who may identify as you and who also may be coming here, as I call it, popping your cherry for the first time.
Not popping your cherry, child.
Popping the speed dating cherry is what we're doing. And so a lot of people, they get to come here for the first time and they're shy, but once they get here and they get to see the space, they get to talk to me and see the other people here, they're a little less shy. They're a little less shy and they're ready to get started. And then it's like, honestly, once you start talking to the first person and the count is going, it's like it goes and it's like, that's it, but it's just coming to, again, a welcoming environment, seeing the space, seeing the people that are here, knowing that you are in a safe space, and you are in a welcoming space. You're fine. And I'm shy again. So to let everybody know you're shy, I'm shy. We're gonna be shy together, but we're gonna get through this together and have a great time.
Now,
Yeah.
tell us, you have done this event on the East Coast, right?
Yes.
Tell me more. When was the first Where's Bay? How many years have you been doing this? Because now it's here, and you brought it to Los Angeles in 2022, and it was hosted by our girl Bree Star. So she hosted the first LA Where's Bay event, or one of the first on the West Coast, correct?
Yes, one.
But how did it start? Like, where did it start originally? What city and so forth?
Okay,
So forth.
so
Sorry.
first of all, shout out to Bree Star. Y'all know I manage her. That's my girl, Love Bree Star, aka Fairy Puss. So I did create Where's Bay in 2019 or 2017. I always forget the two. It was 2017. In Philly. I'm from Philly, born and raised. So we started it in Philly. Me and my best friend Kashmir, who is the co-host of Exposed Thoughts podcast. Check out our podcast. We created this. Well, I created the idea, and we hosted it together during the time of the Trans Wellness Conference, which was one of the biggest conferences in the country, where people from all over the world, specifically trans and non-binary people, will come from all over the world to be at the convention center in Center City, Philly. And I was like, okay, everybody is coming here for workshops and trainings and all these things. What can I do that's creative, that's art related, to bring people together to have a fun time? I know, instead of just a party, let's do speed dating. I've always wanted to do that because I've only seen it done on TV. So I was like, and I'm going to make it all gender so that way it's inclusive. And so we started it there, and we packed this entire second floor of the club. Like, we didn't even have enough seats. Yeah, and so it was amazing. If you were there, we had a time, and if you weren't, sorry, you missed it. And we hosted it at formerly known as Taboo Nightclub in the Gayborhood in Philly, and we had a really good time. And then we did a follow-up edition, which was the Valentine's Day edition, with the cast of the web series that myself and Bree Star and Kashmir, the people I just mentioned, are all part of. Shout out to Alicia, the creator of Perceptions web series. It's a queer web series on YouTube. Y'all can check that out. We hosted with some of the cast of the show, of the web series, and it was a really great turnout. So now, fast forward, moving here in 2021, I wanted to bring my idea to LA. There's a lot of queer people. There's a lot of single or people ready to mingle, specifically, whether you're single, poly, open, whatever.
Such as myself.
Okay. Here in LA, and I was like, okay, how do I do this? So I partnered with a store that used to be in WeHo, and they're like, listen, I don't want to focus on dating. I want to focus on speed friending. So that was actually the first one. There was a little entryway event. So
In West Hollywood, correct?
In West Hollywood, WeHo, as we know here. But yes, in West Hollywood, and we had about 60 people show up. Like some people had to stand up and speed date because we had so many people. It was a great time, and I was like, okay, so people are looking for friends too. Got it. So then now, fast forward to last year, I did in October and November 2025. I did Where's Bay speed dating, and we had a really great turnout. That was also in West Hollywood, and then Bree Star was the host of the one that we did in November, which is primarily for TDOR, TDOR, Trans Day of Remembrance,
Right.
but the R also stands for Resilience and Resistance for those of us that are still alive, still here fighting. Remember that, TDOR, TDOR. And so that was when Bree Star came and hosted it. And we also partnered with Hormones. Shout out to them too. And shout out to Cantique for allowing us this space and partnering with us, because it's a really beautiful, affirming, inclusive space. So, yeah.
That is so beautiful. Well, take us out with some final words for the day. I know you tired. We got to get you home, child. My social battery is done. Follow the Stark effect. But take us out with some final words. What are you looking forward to with Where's Bay in the future? I know we have another one, late August. Take us out.
So August 22nd is our next one for the summer. It's actually closing out the summer. And it's also a late birthday celebration for me and the Leos. Come on, Leo, shout out. Yes, we got to shout out the Leo. I like to give her a hard time about Leos. But yeah, so it's a closing of the summer. It's a celebration for my birthday, for Leos. Also, shout out to Q the Vibration for curating this music selection for this. They're not here at the moment, but they did curate the playlist, and so shout out to you. I wanted to say that.
Fabulous music. Shout out to
And
you, Q.
today would have been a celebration of their birthday as well because their birthday was a week ago.
Happy belated. Happy belated, love.
Belated,
Yes.
okay. But I want to say for people who, even if you don't want to speed date, right, but you want to find community, you want to have a fun, affirming, and inclusive event to go to, please check out Where's Bay. You are not only supporting a black trans business owner, but you are supporting yourself, you are supporting your community. So come out with us, come have a good time. And sometimes I offer it to where if you can't buy a ticket, someone can forward a ticket to you, or buy one, get one free. I do my best to make sure it's accessible for most of us because I know that we are in a tough time right now and this country is so much against us trans and non-binary people. So I do my best to make sure that the space is safe, it's affirming, it's inclusive, and that it's affordable as well. And sometimes free. But come out. It's a good time for you. It's a mood booster. It's a confidence booster. Yeah, and it's a confidence booster for me too. And I appreciate the love and support because again, as a black trans man, I'm not often supported and I am often overlooked actually. And so it means a lot to me for you to come out and for you to come out for yourself, for me, but also to connect with community. And I promise you'll have a great time. I don't promise. I don't ever make promises.
Okay, well, child, wrap it up.
Meant to be broken. But I promise you'll have a good time.
Well, thank you all so much. Thank you, Mr. Armani.
See how she do me?
Thank you, Armani. You're long-winded. Thank you
I am.
so much.
I'm nervous. See, I'm shy.
No, but for real, thank you for doing this. Thank you for holding this event as a space for the community as well and putting yourself out there and, really taking advantage and putting all of your resources together, for this event. And it's been such an honor to help. And this is the Stark Effect checking out. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.